Greetings, Commandos. This is Pagan Horde, and we're looking at 70 in the beautiful Stackpole cruise misadventure. So, what are we doing today? That is the question. Now, if you would please do some YouTube stuff, let's go find that out. First and foremost, I spent 20 days of just repairing stuff. We haven't moved from the planet. We just passed a financial report. Repaired some stuff. I also scrapped and sold a few thingies to try to keep our budget tight, which is harder than one might think.
Hey, Commander.
And what do we have here is it time? Mercenary outfit, Stackpole crew. Ooh, I don't remember this exact description from previous season. Is it time to do a stupidly difficult super heavy mission? Let's find out. But as just 1.7 million. Yeah, I remember that last season. I mean, if you're pursuing super heavy mission, the economy is completely borked. But we're gonna do it anyway. Okay, so. Maximum 1400 ton. I don't think I can even get there. Even if I tried. Oh yeah. Okay. Even if I did my best, I don't think I can get there. And I'm not gonna bring the 1-1 pilot again. That was fun for a little while, but not recommended. Shoo. 1400. We're going into the deep end. We're going into the deep end. Let's bring the Burnth. He is reliable. Good old reliable. Let's bring out the Hellstorm. As our de facto sort of unit. Yeah, as our de facto artillery, quote-unquote, unit. What else should I bring? Well, Glitch, the 1010 pilot. I should give it to somebody who can... the only one who can pilot is the 1-1 pilot. Do we bring another bandit and a golem combo to this super heavy fight? Do I even have another pilot who can pilot battle armor? I don't. I have a wee bit of a pilot problem right now. Alright, so I'm dropping only 857 ton, which is the best that I have, against a maximum of 1400 we're going into the dark purple, so this is difficulty 34. And I'll be honest with you guys, I reserve the right to nope out. If this is for Shield Maiden or something stupid, I'm just gonna nope out. But we're gonna try, because that's what we do in this channel. We go straight forward into stupidly difficult stuff until our forehead or the wall breaks. And I will see you guys in a moment. I'm having one of those what the hell am I doing moment. Okay.
Command interface initiated.
Sure.
Ready for action.
I don't see support lands yet. Which is a great thing, because support lands in those missions can make things a bit ridiculous. So we're just gonna drop here now, where we have covers from these things until we can see what we are up against. I also don't see a second objective, even though the description was talking about an objective. Oh, here's the support lands. So there's a chance there's not gonna be an additional... So there could be only 2 lands of enemies instead of 3. Because there's only 1 target zone.
You have orders?
But the Thunderstone is the basic. He's a 4000 armor, but the basic super heavy. Got the normal Marauder, Bloodletter. Okay, okay, that's a 3000. The Ghoultopper Prime. Well, Ghoultopper Prime used to be a big problem, but with the change to artillery, he might just be nothing. An awesome, regular awesome, Atlas, and Atlas. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 regular mech, and 2... No, the Bloodletter... The Bloodletter doesn't look very big. Doesn't look very super heavy. No bigger than the Marauder, but he is 1. Okay. So 4 regular and 3 super heavy on screen. Means there's 1 missing. Okay.
Yeah.
Well... I mean...
Let's move.
That's in the realm of possibility. Don't want to jinx it, but... That's in the realm of maybe we can handle it. Because the Thunderstone and the Bloodletters, they're not too bad. They're big balls of HP, of course. 3000 and 4000 armor, but... They have a regular-ish weapon. They don't have overwhelming super heavy stuff. Yeah, so... Long-term cannon and Gauss rifle. I mean, we can handle that. The long-term cannon is just gonna mostly waste his time trying to... Artillery, I assume. So, yeah.
Waiting for
Maybe. Cautiously optimistic.
confirmed. Good to go.
I mean, I can stay on my little hill now
Location confirmed.
and see if we can batter them from
Hang
afar.
out. Full
Sweep in with the bandits and the battle armor near the end.
copy that.
Слушаю.
Indeed. Okay. Cautiously optimistic.
Пол принято.
Very cautiously.
Consider it done.
Marauder. Moving. Okay. Do we see the Bloodletter's weapon? Large rotary cam laser. Snub nose heavy Gauss. This, well, yeah, the strange HVAC thing is a leg guns. We can handle that. The Bloodletters so far must be is the most dangerous that I see. Getting hit by the snub nose heavy Gauss. And a pilot named Blue Sky is probably a cheat pilot with ridiculous stats. Classified, yeah. Yeah. Another Blue Sky. Venom, sure. Oh, a Serket with another Blue Sky with a Hellstorm artillery. Okay. Well, assuming these guys waste their time doing artillery.
Got your back.
This could be a thing. Let's see. Thunderstorm coming forward. Okay.
Commander.
The double tap. Double tap and its stealth can maybe go to the front line. We'll see.
What's the plan?
Alright, let's juggle the armor.
What's up, boss? Reserving action.
I think we're winning most of the initiative, but with those cheat pilots, it's hard to say. I'm still gonna play the reserve game right now. I will not expose myself to their firepower. We're gonna go full reserve.
Got it. Stay and put for now.
Let them come. Let them come. And I would love to see... There you go, not a big deal. I would love to see the artillery unit waste their time doing artillery, then I can just dodge it and answer back. I mean, this bounty hunter does have a classified pilot, so maybe just getting rid of him quickly would be a good thing as well. There you go. So, wasting their time with Hellstorm. That's a good thing. That's what we want. This is where the change in artillery might actually be really helping the player. Because these units used to be really dangerous, and they're gonna be do a lot of our damage over time. And now I can just ignore them. Just reserve and move out of the way. There you go, a long time. So essentially 2 out of 4 super heavies. I'm gonna ignore them for now.
На связи.
Okay, so what's left? Just a big guy here? Alright, let's play the long game.
Жду команды, принял.
Thunderstone. Okay. And there we go.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, my turn now. Now I can actually act. Sir,
Copy that. Full
I'm gonna dodge these guys. Let's not do that fire yet. Let's be accurate. Start working on the bounty hunter. The bounty hunter only has 1,000 armor. And he's fairly dangerous, so let's just
Talk to me.
take him out of the picture. 43. And now size delta should be on my side. And there you go. So now I actually have decent hit chance even with no visual. With ELRM, which is, you know,
Confirm.
not a bad thing. The Serket is the one with the lowest armor, so I can concentrate on him with our ELRM. Oh, we do have an angle for something up here. Let's go. Let's hit the bloodletter.
firing full complement on
I mean, they have ridiculous armor, but it's a start.
What's up?
Gotta start somewhere. The bandit is gonna start playing games with them.
Roger.
So, I'm gonna stay not in their crosshair of these 2 guys by hiding here.
Waiting for orders.
Ready for orders.
Yeah, I'm confident in going up here. Got some beautiful 80s here. Might as well hit the same guy on the same flank. It's gonna be unstable soon. I mean, starting to shave one side. You, sir, will go play with the bounty. There you go.
Orders.
Make him regret his life decision. The burnt will be himself. I would have loved to target the bloodletter as well,
Confirm.
but I can't. Let's go for green numbers. Let's not be greedy.
Yes, Commander.
Mortar. Mortar will just get out a bit of this artillery. Still not the best hit chance. I'm not gonna use my acid yet because the hit chance are not good enough. You want the maximum acid to actually hit, but I could, and I will. I'm changing my mind here. Drop some mines in the general area of these super heavies. There you go.
Standing by.
Triceratops, you actually have an angle.
Solid connection on that one.
Solid connection indeed. The Wraith. The Wraith can start playing games with them here. Actually, not really. I'm not gonna take those bad hit chances.
Waiting for orders.
So Tempest. Tempest, Tempest, Tempest.
Affirmative.
I can take those chances. Putting some holes into that Atlas.
Roger.
I await your command.
And the Bandit.
No shooting.
I'm again playing the angles so that only one of them can actually fire back.
Acknowledge.
At least from this position. I don't think I'm gonna reach. Okay. So new round. New round. We are predictably a wee bit faster. That's good stuff. Let's keep hitting you at the same angle. Beautiful and stable now. And yeah, we could get a leg for another successful attack. That's what we're gonna do. Can I heavy explosive? No.
Принял, работаю.
There you go.
Solid connection on
We've destroyed the snub nose, which is a big deal. First super heavy boink.
standing by.
And now I can dead fire.
Let's do this.
Engine crit.
Solid connection on that one.
Ammo explosion. That's what we want. And now I have even more time to get away from the Long Tom center, which is here. I mean, Long Tom, once you're at the edge of the zone here, you may get a few scratch on the paint, but it's not going to be a big deal. The mortar chances are still not great. Why is their weapon accuracy minus +4? Oh, that's the fast cam, pardon me. We're still not gonna fire our acid yet. I want good clean hit to do that. We're probably gonna use it against the highest armor, which is either the Gold Trapper or you. Let's go crit seek a Marauder.
On enemy. Inflicted some heavy damage. Awaiting orders.
You, sir, you have not good enough for now.
Orders?
Triceratops, you could actually fire. There you go.
Hostile eliminated.
Okay, okay.
Commander?
We sort of, maybe got something. So, you, sir, what's your best hit chance? We're just gonna go for that. Not gonna be picky. Gold Topper Prime has a lot, but maybe we could do something with that chassis. I mean, long-term cannon is useless. Gauss rifle does work, but we could replace those three with maybe more powerful stuff, more useful stuff, and get something out of it.
Roger.
Worth keeping in mind. Does your MRM reach something? You reach him.
Fire. What do you need?
Mr. Feth,
Got it.
keep toying with your Atlas. We've got an open armor. We can insert some crit. And that will be your job.
Confirmed. Cry havoc.
Engine and Gauss rifle crit.
Oh, I like that shot. How's it going?
Alright, sure. Your battle armor has already fired and killed the bounty hunter. But you can still do that.
Confirmed.
Does this guy have an XL? I don't think so. No, I don't think
How
so.
might I help?
So you, sir, can you wrap up an Atlas? Come on. Aren't you supposed to? Okay. Can you wrap up an Atlas?
Target acquired and locked in.
And that's a lot of orange. Indeed. Open armor, insert crit.
Destroyed.
Okay. That's the long-term firing? No, that was the Hellfire.
Yes, Commander.
Promptly don't care. I can pew. Attempt to fire on the bandit, no problem.
Aye, aye.
Let's send in the raid then. The raid with a beautiful 12 evasion.
Copy that.
He's going to be hard to hit even by these guys, but I have no sensor. Really? Target moved, really? Damn. How do I have no sensor for a 200-ton tank standing still with artillery? Ugh. Alright, so we got maybe a bit of paint scratched.
I've got your back.
We could go for a kill here, and I'm gonna do that.
Affirmative.
There we go. First super heavy victim.
That's one less hostile on the field. Receiving you.
We're actually doing surprisingly very well for 34 difficulty. But let's keep in mind that these super heavy units don't have big super weapons. They're just regular schmucks, essentially. Regular schmucks with lots of armor. And now I've actually hit the pilot. Nice.
Yes, Commander.
I'll take that. The burnt. Well, this guy presented itself as a nice target. So, let's keep hitting him.
Need something, Chief? Move order received.
I do love hitting the specific side. That's how you break things easier. I mean, if I can get that leg,
Waiting for orders.
then everything will be easier. Much easier. So, Mando. I'm just gonna keep hammering them.
Sweet.
From our beautiful position here. I'm gonna break a leg. I'm gonna break a leg. Alright, but you, the bandit, could do another mission. Or fire in the back.
Full speed.
Or fire against this guy. But I've stepped in my own mines, which is something I have a bad tendency to do, because these acid mines are hard to see.
Ready for order.
You, sir, have options. We have this guy's back. Which is something, but his back armor is as strong as a 100-tonner's front armor. You have 7,000 armor.
Слушаю.
Let's keep hitting him.
Принял.
Orders?
You, sir, think it's time to start playing in the big leagues. Let's go.
Away.
Let's hammer the same dude.
See how you
I
handle
think we
today.
can break something this round
I help.
on the Thunderstone.
You should never come.
There you go, I see some orange. I see another pilot injury.
Orders.
And now is the time for acid. Enjoy, buddy. Oh, and actually killed them with the acid. Oh no, okay.
No more 82 ammo.
For a second there, I thought that was a kill. Alright, so this idiot is doing some Hailstorm artillery right in front here. I'm actually gonna target the Serket.
Standing by.
The Wraith
Move order.
will go right up to his face. Still, I don't have the greatest hit chance, though. Alright, but I'm attacking the side that is already damaged and with acid as well.
Target locked.
Should start breaking things very soon. With some flamers on top of it. Torso down.
Charge a critical hit.
Yeah, the Wraith is going to be almost impossible to hit. What do we got? So the Thunderstorm does his best. What else we got? Let's see what the Gold Topper does. It can fire its twin Gauss rifle and do some damage. Or will it just simply do another stupid artillery? Well, the answer is there. Okay, but that artillery shot does be in the middle of all of our firing line here, so it has some merit.
Roger.
I mean, we've almost opened a sign, so it is actually maybe a good idea. Because that's going to be the side that is on damage, right? No. No.
Roger that.
You have orders?
Let's try to get rid of the Gold Topper before it fires. That was some beautiful damage on the place. Yep.
Yes, Commander. Copy that. Oh, it's on now.
There you go. That's a kill. Right leg destroyed, an ammo explosion.
Standing by.
Well then, I'm going to stay put right here in our firing line. I'm going to try to get rid of the Gold Topper before the long tom goes off. Just like that.
Let's do this. One more for the kill board.
Okay.
Receiving you.
Are we going to win our first difficulty 34?
On my way.
It certainly looks that way right now.
I'm out of long-range missiles. Waiting for orders.
Bandit. Why don't you go capture and tickle the Serquette?
Yes, Commander.
You are a bit far, but that's what we got.
How's it going?
Braver, my friend Braver.
Let's
What's your hit
this
chances?
vacancy.
The Serquette is surprisingly hard to hit, even if we have a direct fire. It has a mimetic armor. Ooh, okay. Mimetic armor on a Serquette.
Good to go.
That would certainly be viable.
On it.
I mean, last season we had a beautiful Serquette like this, being a monster of a missile boat. With mimetic armor, it would be even more valuable. I mean, an awesome is just target practice for us at this point.
Принял, выдвигаюсь.
But I can sensor lock you. There you go, now we're at 99.
Принял. Открываю огонь.
I have a feeling that whichever side I'm gonna attack it, it's gonna break the armor, but oh well. Let's go guided. I think it's time for just pure damage. 84. 84.
I can't take much more of this.
That should be a beautiful shave on that armor, indeed.
I'm here.
I don't think you're gonna need a lot more to kablooey.
Rolling. Confirm.
Okay. I mean, the artillery being fairly useless in the size delta with the use of bandit and battle armor, it's gonna change the game for a super heavy mission. No longer will we care about big railguns, we're just gonna zip around
Waiting orders.
and double tap you.
Moving to position.
Much better.
Taking the top. Scored a critical hit.
Okay, I didn't see mimetic armor broken. What you got? Super heavy chameleon LPS. Wow. A chameleon LPS, the same kind of... Okay. Right.
How can I help?
I wonder if it's part of the mech or it's salvageable. Anyway, open armor, insert crit.
What a waste. The asset has been secured and is ready for retrieval.
I wonder if it's salvageable. We'll find out soon enough.
Affirmative.
The Zeus, new version of the Zeus has proven itself quite useful.
Taking a critical hit.
Combination of a large laser clan to open up a hole and then send in the missile does appear to be working quite well. Alright, let's play the reserve, let's juggle the armor. Armor juggle.
Yes, Commander.
We have a Tempest.
On my way.
There's a Tempest in us.
Ladder ready.
What's up, boss?
Standing
Juggling.
by.
Juggling.
Reporting.
Yeah, you get the picture.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, we have a catapult. The catapult is not gonna bother moving. He's a stealthy boy, so stand and shoot.
Critical hit, Commander.
And we got an eject. Wow. So last man standing is a pretty standard Atlas,
Got your back.
which means he's gonna be dead very soon.
Follow my lead.
Good to go.
Okay, let's go rush him with the bandit. Let's not be subtle about it. Let's just wrap this up.
Waiting for orders.
Orders.
In fact, because it's one last Atlas remaining, I'm gonna make a cut here and I'm just gonna wrap this up. I'm fairly sure you trust me to wrap up the last remaining Atlas. And I'll see you guys in a moment for our first super heavy mission salvage screen. Alright. Okay guys, our first super heavy salvage screen. Alright. Well, this went way smoother than I expected, or at least, you know, we've seen super heavy missions in the past where everything was a nightmare, so... But, let's be honest, this is just an introductory. We haven't seen 12 monsters on the field yet, which we have done last season. So let's see. I'm quite curious about a few things. The Ghoultopper and the Serket is here. I am 1 or 2 pick away from a Serket, which is slightly annoying. Alright, so... Thunderstone, I don't care. Let's take a look. Movement 2-3, that is... Yeah. But what I'm interested in is you. The Gyro XL is here. Thermal Exchanger. All the ammo blew up. Advanced Zoom. What about your armor? The armor appears to be here. That would be a thing. But it is plus 20% weapon heat generated and plus 15 heat per turn. That is a lot. It would be a lot to deal with a heat-heavy missile boat. And it comes with multi-track. Well, okay. I don't have a choice but to disassemble all. 15 is not enough to get anything. So let's go. Now the armor is here. Okay. We have Endosteel, we have Gyro XL. So it might be better to take components of Super Heavy than actual maybe frame right now. I mean, get our components ducks in a row before we actually build one, instead of chasing component after we have an actual mech. That's, yeah, missile swarm platform, there it is, breaching shot, evasion generated. It is another missile swarm platform. Fuck. Just like I love them. The one that I used last season, I think, had more missile hardpoint than this. We mounted 150 LRM platform, I think, with a ludicrous amount of battle computer inaccuracy. This could go up to 120, maybe, if we use clan. Alright, so choices. Choices are hard. Serket is one of the super heavy that I do want. Do we do that? Because the gyro and the endo seal is more common. That the armor here is a lot less common. So if we pick the hardest to choose and then 2 pieces, I think that might be it. Let's see what happens. We don't care about the Marauder. Don't care about that or that. I'll keep the zoom. Sure. Yeah, we didn't get lucky with the rest. Ammo, AMS, blah. Okay. So we didn't get the rest, but we did get that super heavy chameleon, which will be a thing. Definitely will be a thing. Okay. Well, there we are. We get 2 pieces of a Serket, which is one of the models that I'm looking forward the most. To make another complete monster. Alright. So that is that, our first super heavy mission. Quite a success, and I'll see you in a moment. And look at that. 7 days and 60k to repair for our first 34 difficulty. I'd call that a win. Wow. Well, the super heavy game has changed a lot. I mean, we haven't found like railguns and stupidly difficult stuff yet. This was just a taste. But nonetheless, the artillery is now being not a threat. And using size delta against them, we can turn the tide fairly quickly. I mean, last season, the double artillery tanks were a nightmare to face. Super heavy. Like the gold topper there. Double long-tom cannon that fired every round against you. That was a nightmare. With 7,000 armor. Now it's nothing. Okay. So. What's next? Well, I'm still a bit flabbergasted on how well that went. Let's just not take for granted that it's going to be that way, alright? Let's just not take anything for granted. So what are our options? I mean, a nice little blackout will be a something we can end the episode on. We barely have any repair at all, so... Do we have any pilot with armor in there? Only a basic one? Okay. Look at that, barely a scratch. That's amazing. Let's get the rifleman repaired. Alright, so we have 3 days until the financial report. We should probably make some money before that happens. And this looks a good one to do that. 3 million, 3 salvage against the government. Government have had some crazy stuff recently. And the drop costs on blackouts are lower because you're only dropping 400. So this should pay for our monthly costs as well as maybe get us something interesting. I think that's a good idea. So maximum 400 ton. We are the opposite end of what we just did. So now we have to remove weight. So the Storm and the Proteus is gonna go. The Raid double tap as well. We're probably gonna try and keep our double bandit. The Zeus is the other heaviest. Down to 477. Burnt is the next heaviest, so there you go. Let's deploy like this. 402 tons. 4 mechs, 2 bandits. Let's roll. See you guys in a moment. So a nice little blackout to wrap things up against the government, which could be anything at this point. Let's go. I mean, let's hope it's as easy as our super heavy mission, which is not a thing I was expecting to say today. It's a bit dark. Quite dark. Can't see shit. Alright, sure. Support lands somewhere. Very good. First thing I will do
Reporting.
is just stop the armor, which are not going to be useful this turn. We still have no idea where is the support lands,
Location.
which in a blackout could be anywhere, quite literally.
Position confirmed.
Stabilizing and bracing.
We're probably going to find out where they are when they start shooting at us.
Orders? Roger that.
I heard a beep. A Black Knight. Okay, a 4D. Not a huge deal. And they are all the way up here. Oh, fuck me. That's gonna take a while. Oh, I'm gonna have to chase that marksman all the way up here. How much do you bet it's just gonna stand there and waste its time with artillery? Oh, I'm gonna have to chase it. Conquistador. Okay. Well, in this case, I might just pop this target zone right away then.
What's the plan?
Because I don't want to chase this guy all the way up, get back down for the objective, then get back up for the second objective. Yeah, it's just gonna be a waste. Alright, so I actually have angles with the Tempest. We have a Jess. And I can reach that marksman all the way over there. Intriguing.
All weapons are go.
Well, if I can get it up, get it from here, that might change the trajectory. Okay. Okay, well, if I can shoot them from here, that changes things. Ooh, that's some accurate missiles.
System.
Through my evasion.
Orders?
Okay. Bandit. It's really hard to see the road, so it's gonna be hard to make choices.
On my way. Double time.
Yeah. This mission is not great at night. This bad terrain here.
Commander?
It's a pain to see even in the bright light.
Да.
Okay.
Педаль в пол. Принято.
Alright, 75 on this fellow. 44 on the fellow upstairs.
Принял. Открываю огонь.
Let's go for the
Need some.
best hit chance and just wrap up the one we can right now.
I copy.
Wow, which is not great. So I'm not gonna crank it up, I will just take those.
Firing.
Wow.
What's up, boss?
Catapult, what about you?
Copy that.
Let's not do that fire.
Roger that. You have orders?
Yes, Commander.
Yeah, I don't think the armor is gonna have a target this turn.
What's up, boss?
Nope. Alright, so I can take this bandit on this road here and maybe go contest the Jess. Because the Jess right now is the one doing the most damage to us. PPC's flying from up there.
Receiving you.
The Fat can in theory hit them. Why is it so hard to hit that tank?
Giving them everything I've got.
Okay.
Waiting for orders.
Alright, bandit. Blah. Ugh. I'm gonna have to, I think, this will make you go down that road.
All in ass.
Can't see shit.
I'm showing minor damage.
Alright, so guys, I imagine this is not gonna do some very good footage for the YouTubes, just a dark screen like this. So I'm gonna cut this mission off. I'm just gonna play it off camera because, I mean, for you guys, it's probably just gonna be a black screen. It's not gonna be fun. So I'm gonna wrap this one up, and I'll see you with the salvage screen, alright? Okay, so skipping that one was definitely the right call. Ooh, ah. Now there was, on top of that, a few airstrikes, trying to dodge them in the dark while barely seeing where I was going. It was not very fun, and I was grumpy a lot, so good thing we skipped it. We took some serious damage on that one, as you can see. Almost lost 2 units. It was much, much harder than the super heavy mission. And a lot of that difficulty was just, you know, the terrain and the hard to see. There was a lot of good stuff on that one. There is this alicorn with double risk silver bullet Gauss, which would have been fun. Rifleman, Legend Killer. So you had some MMS. There was a Viking in there. Oh, MRM attachment. Been looking forward for that one for some time. Is there ammo for it as well? No. I'm fairly sure I have some MRM ammo for it. Yeah, we had a Viking RX, which is a monster as well. And we're gonna take a piece of it and be able to make a Viking. MMS 30, I am out of that. Artemis 5 attachment, not 4, 5. With even more accuracy bonuses. 3 evasion pip ignored by this weapon. Oof. So you have, with the 5, you have a -2 indirect accuracy when firing with LRM ammunition. However, you also have 3 evasion pip ignored and +1 accuracy. So in theory, with the 5, even with the -2 accurate, the -2 penalty for indirect, you're still getting +2 accuracy. 1 evasion ignore and 1 accuracy. That's a big thing. We're gonna pick up more 5. I'm starting to have an idea. You know the Serquette we've salvaged earlier? One of the things that I did last season was to build a 160 missile Serquette to be exceedingly accurate. Well, imagine if we tune it down to maybe 120, but then give them all Artemis 5. Could be a thing. Grippy Hand is here as well. And there's plenty of good stuff. Well, let's see. We're gonna get a Viking. Which is one of those units that I've always wanted, we're never able to get. We're gonna keep the Alicorn, just in case we do the risks of a bullet Gauss another day. Plasma rifle, we get the MRM attachment. Hardened armor. Ammo rack 5. Okay, so this was a very annoying to do mission, but the salvage is here. So I'll see you guys in a moment. Okay, 26 days, a lot more repair than our previous mission. Oh, the irony. But we got ourselves a Viking. The Viking is one of those mechs that in all my years of Roguetech, I've never been able to do. For some reason, I've never got the parts, I've never got the... So reactive plates is not the best. Affinity.
That mech is ready to fight, Commander.
The Viking 2C. Hardened slab armor. Is there actually something we can do with a Viking? Because it's a pretty mech. Let's be honest. This is pretty. It does not have... Oh. Not much left of it, eh? Advanced AMS. Hardened, MRM, Apollo. Heavy laser, jump pack. Artemis 5. Okay. Okay. That's multi-track. Which is not that... Which can be useful, but... Fire control risk, however, is awesome. 1 evasion pip ignore and a breaching shot. Cockpit risk. Modifier +2 to guts. Modifier +2 to tactics. 5 more armor. It's 1 sensor detection. I mean, the risk stuff is pretty sweet. Maybe just the sensor is not that great. Got a radical heatsink built in. This does mean double heatsink though. I mean, I love it. I love the aesthetics, I love the risk stuff. But sadly, it doesn't have any missile quirk to make it, you know, that one step more. Like a missile platform quirk. It has a reactive plate instead. Should we build this guy? I don't know. I've always wanted a Viking, but the reality is often disappointing. Let me know what you guys think. I mean, it's a beautiful mech. There's plenty of things you could do in theory. It's just not perfectly optimized. Having it being a missile mech with no missile quirk. Kind of redundant. Alright, so let me know what you guys think. Should we build this guy just because it's pretty? It's an option. For now, we're just gonna keep it in a mech bay. And maybe just repair and store it. Yeah, that's actually what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna repair... I'm gonna spend the repair at least. And store it. Worst comes to worst. There you go. So we're gonna have a Viking trophy even if we never use it.
On it. I'll let you know when that's done.
Okay. It is pretty. As a missile platform. It's like the buffed up archer. Okay. So, to conclude this episode, because, you know, that little sidetrack with the blackened screen was not that great. And because I'd like to do a wee bit more money before the financial report hits, maybe we can do a small little duel. Like this, a solo duel, and call it a day. Who do we have available? Is the rate available?
Welcome to the grease pit.
Is the rate available? Is it repaired? It is. Okay, let's get us a nice little duel to end the episode. So I'm sorry we faced a black screen kind of mission, but, you know, RNG and all that. you know how it works if you're playing this game. So let's just get us one pick and 1.7. Just a wee bit more scratch before the end of the month. And double tap, you're up. I'll see you guys in a moment. Okay then, Zellbriggen it is. Zellbriggen with a tank, which, you know, doesn't really work in theory, but we're gonna do it anyway. Okay, and being an over tank, I can
Standing by.
go on the water with no problem, right?
Confirmed.
No problem. And what do we got? We have a Battle Master. A pretty regular Battle Master, then.
Affirmative.
Alright, so we're gonna take that shot, but we're gonna take it at just one. Oh, we hit them both. Okay, so the idea was to use it at just one so that we don't have too much recoil for next turn. So let's try and hit the same side.
Confirmed.
This time, no, let's keep it at one.
Taking the shot.
Or not. We don't have the best hit chances thus far with the raid. That's its Achilles heel, though.
Commander.
Aha, we have a back.
Move order confirmed.
Only 29. Still have no sensor. We have a sensor problem on that raid. Why do we have no sensor on a basic Battle Master? I mean... Rolls -6. Why do we have a -6? Is it because of the stealth? According to this, there's a -6 to the sensor roll. I'll have to check that out.
Firing at enemy 6.
Alright, well, we don't need a lot of things to hit to work, so...
Yes,
This guy is regretting his life choices already.
got the angle. Taking the shot. Reporting critical hit.
Hugh.
Aye, aye.
I could charge to be an asshole, but I believe this will do just fine. Alright, so now we've had a better sensor roll, so... That's more like it.
Make it happen. Smoked one.
Okay. Circle of equal, well fought. Well, I don't think the clan would approve the stealth tank.
Mission successful.
But we don't care, and I'll see you guys in a moment. Well then, just 4 days for that one. Alright, so I skipped the salvaged phase because, you know, it was just a basic Battle Master. And everything got sold anyway, and you got the idea, I'm sure. Alright, so that'll be the end of this episode. It's been an interesting ride from a 34 difficulty super heavy that went so smoothly to a quite literal blackout where we couldn't see anything, to a pretty easy duel, a Zellbriggen with a stealth tank, sure, no problem. A very entertaining episode of Roguetech, so if you would please do some YouTube stuff, any buttons will do. I will see you next time, where we will gonna try, and I emphasis try, some more super heavy missions, maybe? See you next time.